Hi, my name is Olatunde Samson. This is where I teach you how to make more money, do more business, and most importantly, have more time off. I'm going to be looking at this episode, digital marketing, focusing on email marketing. How do you make money using email marketing to project and promote your goods and services? I have with me one of the Harvard alumni by name Ekundayo Ayeni. He's an exceptional digital marketing specialist and is here with me today.
Wow, Samson, thank you for having me. Thank you. It's good to be on your show today.
It would be nice for us to look at angle of email marketing, because email marketing has been there for years. I've used it several times to generate income for myself, but most people are really confused about what platform do I use, how do I, what are the tips I need to follow, how do I maximize opportunities around email marketing. Can you just share a few tips with us?
Okay, so very simple. Email marketing is one of the oldest way of marketing. It's one of the most consistent way of marketing also. And it's the only kind of marketing that will probably not go away in a very quick time. So you see people who develop platforms, you pay them, you do adverts on their platforms, and you know what, your advert gets shown, and then after maybe when your money is exhausted, the advert disappears. No footprint. But if you do email marketing, it's just going to stay in those people's inbox till you arrive there. The advert is waiting for you, and an average person has a lot of emails in their box waiting to be used. Now, we have different kind of arguments, different kind of school of thought around email marketing. But I used to say, in this part of the world, one of the biggest things that always works is the fact that the average guy who does internet fraud uses email marketing. They don't do Facebook ads, they don't do any form of ad, they do email marketing. And it's just because we don't see it as email marketing, that's why we call it fraud. Now, but because they use it to channel the wrong things, it's better you use it for your business to the right thing. So I'll give you a few tips now. So for example, when you're sending your email, do you have a profile of the kind of people you're sending it to, targeted kind of emails, what time of the day do you send? Most times, Friday you send your emails before 6 a.m.
Interesting.
So that you can get the best and the highest open
feedbacks.
And then when you send your emails Monday, Tuesday, you get the best result. There are certain keywords also you can't use in your email because of the effects of most of the email platforms that you have. When I mean effect, it means that something like a Gmail or Yahoo has certain kind of algorithm that search or run through scans through your email. So if you see things like free, buy now, all those words, it sees it as a marketing word and it moves it to spam.
Okay, great. So that's what I'm coming to. That aspect of spam, because most people send email and it doesn't get to inbox. So what are the things that would prevent your email going to inbox and always dropping at spam mail of people? What are those things you have to really avoid?
If you just go online now, if you go online as we speak now, just type 200 spamming words. You'll see the first 200 words, including the word Nigerian, it's a spamming word.
Yeah.
So it's very clear, you know those keywords. If you use any of them in your email, at any time, it goes into spam, into the spam box. Secondly, when people have overused a particular server. So for example, your IP is already blacklisted, your domain is already blacklisted. So you begin to send emails and then it goes to spam straight. Thirdly, if you don't have enough warm IPs, so that's why you use SMTPs. So there are the things they call the SMTP for sending bulk emails. They are different from the ones that you use for your regular emails. Now, for the kind of market you're playing in, if you're playing in a third world or a developing country where there are no stricter rules around those things, then you use a scattered gun approach. So you send emails to maybe 10,000 people and hoping that maybe a 2% will get to see it and then they'll talk to you. Yeah, that's scattered gun approach. It still works well in those kind of places. But in developed societies where there are stricter laws around emails, for example, if I was doing in context of a country like Nigeria, if you set up an email server today, you're sending bulk emails, and the emails you request for anybody's bank account details or anything, by law, you're going to jail for 5 years. So those are things that they also don't understand about how email marketing works.
Great.
Now, which is one of the greats. Now, the other layer to the workings of the email marketing when it comes to the buying of emails and trying to send it is that I usually say that run through a purging system. There's a platform where there are many platforms where you can take your emails
to check
and check.
if it's spam, if it's
exactly the ones that are no longer working. So there is the hard bounce, there is the soft bounce. Emails that existed before that no longer exist, like for people who used to work in a particular place and they no longer work there, so you have soft bounce. But the hard bounce, those emails never existed. So if you're using like an XMTP server by AWS, which is the SCS servers, the highest they will allow you to accept for bounce rate is 1.6%. For any size of email.
Or whatever size of email. Yeah, good.
1.6% means that if you're sending email to 100 people, you must not have more than 2 bounce rates.
Okay, so I need to pick it from another angle to it. I mean, so thank you for really helping us to understand some certain do's and don'ts, what we should look at for how we need to understand email marketing. Email marketing is one of the powerful tools that we can use. Why? Because some people may decide not to open a Facebook account, a LinkedIn, Instagram account, but they're definitely going to have an email. And then because also it's not restricted to wherever anybody may be. So if I have access to open an email, it means if somebody have access to that email, they can always send me information about what I want to sell, what information I want people to get. Do you understand? So now, if you're going to compare, I'd like us to go a little bit comparing. Email marketing is one of the marketing tools. You have social media platform, one of the marketing tools. You have blogs, you have websites, you have forum. So if you're to advise anyone, not because you are a specialist in email marketing, but in digital marketing, what are the 3 platforms you encourage and advise someone listening to us out there to subscribe to? The 3 platforms that when you utilize, you're going to use that to sell massively, you're going to use that to increase your brand visibility, and then you're going to use that to convert more networks to whatever you're involved in.
So I would advise from my own perspective that there are reasons why people do certain actions. So if you don't understand the goal, you may probably pick the wrong objective. But I'll tell you the highest conversion so far, from my own experience, I own 2 mailing platforms, internationally recognized. We even sold one. So the company, out of the country.
I'm aware of that.
So it's so clear we've done this to a point where we send 2 million emails a day, and we're clear on it. The highest conversion you can ever have in digital marketing comes from email marketing. And the only way you can always make money, automated money, is through email marketing. Then if you want to now do campaign awareness and all of those other good things that comes with it, then you can do Facebook, then you can do LinkedIn. Now, but for the kind of product that you also sell, determines the kind of platform you want to engage. So for example, if you're into real estate and you're doing email marketing, that is where you get the guys who have a lot of money that can reach out to you directly. So it's very easy. They see your email and then they go for it. They say, okay, call me this guy. But you rarely find some of those HNIs go on Facebook. You rarely find them on Instagram. So depending on the kind of product you're selling, your objective most times, I will tell you, align, especially when you're dealing with an HNI kind of market, that high networking individual market, you're focusing on these guys because their emails are a key part of their life. So an executive check their email every 4 minutes. So
every 4 minutes.
Yeah. So
an average entrepreneur
goes into their email also within those time. Within 4 to 10 minutes, you will check your email. The fastest way to reach me, send me an email. If you send me a Facebook, I probably know be there. But my emails are very important to me, and they are very crucial to your everyday to-day business operation.
So how do you, if I decide to want to build my email list, I don't want to buy email, but I want to build my own email list. What are the strategies that I can use in building email? Because I know there's part of list building. List building is when you have access to collect people's information. One with that, because you need to give them back with getting their data. And then if you have access to it, you plug it into your email marketing platform and begin to send email. Can you help me with maybe 2-3 tips of how to build your own emails from the scratch?
Okay, so for example, the simple thing is go to a platform where you choose to engage for your own products. Build a landing page on that kind of platform. Make sure that platform has something that can give people either free tips, free advice, free video, and all of that. That's one of the best ways you can generate emails. Now, the next layer you can use to generate email is the fact that every time you do a transaction with someone, document their email and let them know that you're going to be sending them some other tips after now. Now, then go to places where people will willingly subscribe to your content. For example, if I release content to 100 people and those 100 people decide to share it with other people, and in that email, maybe as they're forwarding it, I put in that if you want to get more of this content, send me some stuff. That's how it works. People begin to send you stuff. People begin to reach out to you. Because make your primary point of conversation or engagement your emails. You are able to get back. By the time you your Google character, your Gmail that you see, you have a lot of emails
Interesting.
there that people have sent you emails. Then you are able to extract and reach out to them and say, you know what, you sent me an email at some point. I just want to engage you for X, Y, Z.
Good.
I want you to talk to me about it.
So if you want to get into email marketing, the right guy to meet or to locate on the internet is Ekundayo Ayeni. He's done amazing work. He has a platform called Email Marketing Forex. He's been doing it for over how many years? 11.
We've been doing it for 11
years. 11 years. 11 years of mastering, understanding how email marketing works, knowing the server that works, server that doesn't work, knowing the do's and don'ts. It means that you need to look for Mr. Dayo Ayeni because he will help you understand the critical part of your marketing, which is email marketing. You need email marketing, which is one of the platforms you need to achieve results when you're doing campaign on the internet. It's very important for you to share your handles with our audience.
Okay.
As we just close this segment.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to get to me, just type Ayeni Ekundayo on Google. You obviously see me. I'm on LinkedIn at Ayeni Ekundayo, Facebook, Snapchat. The only place where you find a bit of a different name is my Instagram, where you have DAFEMS. That's DAFEMS. That's the only place where I have a different name.
Okay, so I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Dayo Ayeni, who is one of the respected digital marketer in Nigeria and in Africa. He's done this for over 11 years. Email marketing is one of the critical tools that you need to achieve so much for yourself. On behalf of Digital CEO Tribe, which is a community of Africa's largest digital survey professionals, we're trying to say a big thank you to you. And we have this new book I just released, The Digital Entrepreneur, to present to you, just to say a big thank you. I think it's very important for me to autograph this book, just to say a big thank you. Wow. And thank you for imparting life. Thank you for creating platforms that can make people reach out to more people within and outside the country and make a lot of money for themselves. Thank you so
very
much.
I love this. I will encourage you guys to go get this book. I trust Samson. Any content that comes from Samson is, fantastic, very powerful book. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. So don't forget, until I come your way next time, making more money, more business, and having more time off. Don't forget, you need to like, share, and ensure you subscribe to our channel at Digital C Tribe. I still remain your host, Olatunde Samson, your digital entrepreneur. Follow me at Sam Speaks Now. Bye for now.